Hi guys! Today I'm so excited just for the simple fact that when this video goes up, I will be 3 days away from finishing my nutrition plan. 3 days! I'm so excited because I don't know if you can tell, but it's working. And so today I thought I would make a video about all the things that I've learned through this experience, through the 11 weeks, because I was supposed to do 12, but I'm actually doing 11 because I'm going on vacation next week. And so basically I wanted to share with you all the learnings because I have learned tons. It has not been easy. It's been a lot of hard moments filled with a lot of expectations, I think, and then a lot of progress, which is what you want in a nutrition plan, but you're not sure you're gonna get it until you get there. So this wouldn't be a transformation video without me sharing the results of this fat loss plan that I've been doing. So in terms of fat loss in pounds, it seems like I haven't lost that much. In total, I've almost lost 7 pounds, and that's 3 pounds away from the goal that I had set out for myself, and I'm really okay with that because I don't know if you can tell, I can tell, I've needed to buy some new pants because I went down a size. My hips have shrunk, my waist has shrunk. I actually have a waist now. And so it doesn't really mean anything to me that I've only lost 7 pounds. And it's actually really good because this plan is not made for rapid weight loss. It's actually made for weight loss that you maintain. So that's actually the next phase of this nutrition plan. It's called maintenance for a reason. So overall, I am happy with these changes. I'm happy with my new body composition. I'm happy with my performance also because I hadn't been performing that well before I started. And recently, even though I'm not eating that much, I'm just way up there. And I feel really good. So that was really important to me to keep feeling good, although this is a hard plan to follow because it's so strict. But I'm actually really proud of myself and I'm happy with the results. Now for the learnings part. I learned what it means to be consistent with nutrition. I thought I knew what that meant, but really I was kind of trying to do an 80-20, kind of 80% clean, 20% whatever I wanted to eat. Turns out I wasn't very good at it. This plan really taught me how to eat for performance, how to not eat a bunch of cheat meals all the time, how to not just kind of sneak in some treats when I wasn't supposed to. And so now I know my limit for treats. I know how to fuel my body for performance. I know what my portions are supposed to look like, which is really important when you think about it, because I had it all wrong. And so that was a really big step for me to learn how to be so consistent that my body evolves. And through that experience, I also learned how to make diet food taste good, which is not always associated with being on a diet or on a nutrition plan because you're so focused on protein, carbs, and fats that you forget to think about, well, will this even taste good? And how do I make a recipe that looks like actual food? And so, of course, it wasn't like that all the time. There were some easy meals that were just kind of meat and potatoes, but not really meat and potatoes because I didn't eat that many potatoes. But it was like meat and veggies and then some bread or something. That happened. It happened a lot because I have a day job and I have to pack my food and I can't always get that creative, but I got really creative with the crock pot and I got creative with creating diet approved pizza, which was a new thing for me. And so yeah, I learned how to make stuff taste good and to really kind of take it out of my mind that it had to taste bad to be diet food. I think that's the worst thing you can do is focus on diet food as something that's gonna taste bad only for a little bit. That's not true. You can totally have stuff that tastes good and still lose weight. You just gotta know how to keep it interesting. Another valuable lesson that I learned was to trust the process. Obviously, this plan was made, based on science, made by people who care about people's well-being, tailored for athletes, for performance, so I knew I was in good hands. But there's also that little doubt in your head because you've eaten so badly for so long that you don't know if it's actually gonna work and you wonder, like, is this it? Is this all I'm eating? How's this gonna help? What if I'm hungry? And then, of course, I saw changes in my body. Change doesn't happen overnight, but it happened almost every day, I could tell. And just the fact that I was noticing these changes helped me trust the process and really be confident that what I was doing, even though it was hard, even though I had horrible days sometimes when I thought I was gonna sleepwalk to the fridge, it was still working. I just had to have faith. And having faith is really hard when you're by yourself. So I also learned to surround myself with people who could kind of make a support system. Although they weren't going through the same thing as me, they could still help me through the bad times. And so I enlisted friends, I enlisted family, I told everyone I could, not in an asshole way, but everyone that I could in my entourage, just saying like, hey, I'm on this nutrition plan, I'm doing this for real. If you ever think that I'm losing my mind or if I'm, acting weird, just remind me of the important things, or at least just point me in the right direction, tell me to stop complaining. It's all gonna be okay. And my friends and family actually really helped, and it was probably their help that got me through. So I want to say a big thank you to all these people who kept me on track, who asked how I was doing, asked what I could eat, especially my mom and dad, who were so helpful, and they probably thought I was crazy and that my food was gross, but they still made the effort to buy some foods that I could eat, to make meals that I could kind of pick and choose what I could eat from. And they were just being so generous and understanding, even though it's not something that they'll probably ever do themselves. And also, thank you to the people who offered me pizza, junk food, cookies, brownies, all the foods that I can't eat. Thank you for helping me build my resolve. Thank you for testing me and for helping me choose the right path every time. Sometimes it was hard at first, but in the end, it was really easy saying no to you. So thanks for doing that, even though you had no idea you were doing it, probably. And the most important thing that I learned through all of this thing, through the 11 weeks of crazy habits that I've been building for myself, I learned that I can do this. And that was the most important lesson, because I've never done anything like this or anything remotely as strict as this. And also, I've never completed a diet plan, I don't think. I've never gotten to the end of it. I've always given up. And so this was to show myself that I could actually do it, and I could have enough motivation, enough determination, that my body could do things that I didn't even think it could do, that my body could lose weight, because I have thyroid problems. It's not always easy for me to lose, that I could gain muscle, that I could perform more than I ever thought I would. And so all of this showed me that I can complete this challenge for myself, and I can do it again. And I will do it again, because I've learned that this works. Believe it or not, being a little bit miserable for a really short amount of time is so rewarding. And I can tell that my body is gonna benefit from this for years, because now I'm gonna go on maintenance. I'm gonna eat a little bit of what I want, and then I'm gonna eat really good foods for a while, more food than I'm eating right now, and then I'm gonna do another cut. And I hope that you guys will come along with me next time, and I might not be so vocal about it, but I hope that this transformation is only beginning, because it's so cool to watch, it's so cool to experience, and I highly recommend it. If it's something that you want to try, do it. It's gonna be hard, but it's not a marathon, because that's super long. It's not a sprint either, but it's a short period of time in your life where you have to try really hard, but that gives you so much in the end. Alright guys, these are all the things that I learned through 11 weeks of experiencing this nutrition plan, and I'm really happy with the results. I don't really care if you like this body or not, but I am digging myself. So next week I will be on vacation, so I will not see you, but I will see you in August, so take care of yourselves and expect some vlogs from me. Bye!
Oh, this you crazy mother...